Here we're going to be working in Chapter 10, Section 10-1. We're going to be dealing with an accounts receivable ledger and a sales journal. On page 289 in the textbook, it says start a new page for an accounts receivable ledger account for Venice Cafe. The account number is 120 and the balance on September 1st of the current year is $390.34. So here we see an accounts receivable ledger. We already have two accounts filled in. So in this blank area, we're going to fill in the name of this new customer for us, and that's Venice Cafe. Their account or customer number is 120, and on September 1st, their balance, and we do a check mark and posting reference, is $390.34. That's how you just open up a new account in an accounts receivable ledger. So now here at the bottom, we're going to be dealing with our sales journal, and the instructions on page 289, number 2 says, using the current year, journalize the following transactions on page 9 of a sales journal. Classic Appliances operates in a state with a 6% sales tax. The sales invoice source document is abbreviated as S. So on September 2nd, we sold merchandise on account to Lenny Stanford for $1,600 plus sales tax, invoice 221. The date is September 2nd. We sold to Lenny Stanford, invoice number 221. Now the amount of the stuff that Lenny bought from us is going to go in this middle column. It's $1,600. Now we're going to find the tax. So 1,600 times 6% or 0.06 gives us $96. These two added together give us our accounts receivable debit, $1,696. A good way to figure out what column everything goes in, this goes from highest to lowest. Next transaction on the 6th, we sold merchandise on account to Washington City Schools for $680. Washington City Schools is exempt from sales tax, invoice 222. The date is the 6th, invoice 222. We sold to Washington City Schools. The amount of the stuff that they purchased from us is $680. There is no tax, so the total amount they owe us is $680. On the 7th, we sold merchandise on account to Venice Cafe for $2,560 plus sales tax, invoice number 223. So on the 7th, invoice 223, Venice Cafe is who we sold it to. The amount of the stuff that they bought is $2,560, so that goes in the middle. I'm going to go ahead and multiply that times 0.06 to get my sales tax. That's $153.60. We add these two amounts together, and the total amount Venice Cafe owes us is $2,713.60. The last transaction on the 15th, sold merchandise on account to Washington City Schools for $1,849, invoice number 224. Date is the 15th, invoice 224. We've got Washington City Schools, and they bought $1,849 from us. No tax again, so the total amount they owe us goes here.